Hi everyone, so we're back, and this video is going to show you how to organize your classwork tab with a Catholic focus in about 8 easy steps. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go back and log into your Google Classroom. Now, if you recall from the last video, you can simply go to classroom.google.com, or if you just type in Google up on the field, it will take you back into your Google account. Now, because I've logged in before, notice it's already recognizing me as a Duffer & Peel employee, and my Google account is correct because I see that it's my employee number at educ.dpcdsb.org. Remember, the reason your email is different than, let's say, your Outlook email is because Google and Microsoft are two different companies. So this is your Google email. So, but we don't have Gmail in the board or anything like that. So this is just allowing you to access G Suite applications. So I'm going to click on my waffle again. I'm going to go back into my classroom, and I'm back into all the different classes I'm assigned to or I've created. So you might only have one, for example. So I'm going to go back into the classroom that we created in the last video. I'm going to click on it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Classwork tab. So Classwork is the place where teachers can post materials for the course and assign like assignments, quizzes, or questions for the class to complete, okay? So we've now come on to this. Now, before we do anything, there are some tips on how to organize your classwork so that it is reader friendly to your students. So secondary teachers, the popular option is to usually organize it by units or modules of study. For elementary panel, the consensus seems to be that subject areas is the way to go. But for the sake of this demonstration, we're just gonna use units of study. But I'm gonna tell you about 3 other topics that are really going to save you. So this is the tips part of the Google Classroom that are really gonna save you a lot of trouble. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Create. Now, notice there are a few different options, but right now, all I'm going to be doing is creating the topics. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the topic. I'll go through these options in a later video. So I'm going to hit on click on topic, and I'm going to write my first topic as course syllabus. This is where you can attach your course syllabus, and it will remain at the top of your page for students to easily access. If you're in the elementary panel, it might be like a welcome page, just laying out the expectations for your course. I'm going to click on Add, and now I'm going to create another topic. Here we go. And the next topic I want to do, this is the Catholic piece that we can always even input in Google Classroom. So this is the topic that we're going to call daily prayers. Here I can post prayers. I can maybe have a link to videos, and every single day as I begin my class, I know I will go into this tab and have those prayers ready to go. Here I'm going to create another topic, and this is a very useful topic to have at the top of your page, and it's just a tab or a unit called resources. And the reason why you'd want something like this is because let's say you are giving your students handouts on how to format assignments to submit to you. You can throw that into the resources. It might be permission forms for something, or anything that you really want to share. That's a great resource that you're going to be using like throughout the entire class. So students will know to go back to the resource page. So I'm going to add that. And then from there, we're going to create, again, here is where you can, if you're a secondary teacher, you might want to create a unit or module of study in your course, or you may want to, if you're an elementary teacher, create some subject areas. So for example, as a subject area, I might have language arts, social sciences, I might have math, science, that sort of thing. But I'm going, for the sake of this class, because I'm pretending I'm an English grade 9 teacher, I am going to create it by units. So my first unit, if I go to topic again, is going to be, here we go, unit 1, and I'm just going to pretend it's short story. It's a short story unit, and I'm going to add it. I'm going to go create again. I might do a topic, unit 2, Shakespeare. Great. And you can call your units anything. It doesn't have to be so generic. Unit 3, I might do novel study. Add. Topic. Unit 4, I might do culminating performance task, because in high school you have to have a final assignment at the end of the course. So I would maybe have a unit where all the resources for that would go here. And then in high school again, I might do another topic for exam, because you may want to throw in some, maybe I'll do it as a unit 5 exam. Now, anytime if you made a mistake, if I mislabeled something, you can always click on these 3 kind of dots. And then if you go here, you can always copy the link, move up or down, or rename, and then it will allow you to rename it. So that's what I would be looking for. So now I've created my topics. And just a tip here, all I'm doing right now is just creating the foundation for my Google Classroom. So if you're going through your units, so these 3 should always remain on top, because they're easily accessible to students, because students don't have to scroll them down. But if I'm done unit 1 short story, I may want to move it down and then move my unit 2 Shakespeare unit up. If I want to maybe, if I'm done Shakespeare, I may want to move my unit 3. And the reason for that is just because, again, it's easy to scroll down versus having to go all the way at the very page. Because once you fill these kind of dividers up with materials, it could get quite long for students. So that's just a tip. So the next video, I'm going to go through how to actually add content into the classwork or into the units of study. So stay with me and I'll see you then.